Kevin Lee with the NRW, and as you can see, we are the last people in the building here tonight. I'm with Skag Rollins, and I wanted to have a little sit-down interview with Skag about what's been going on in the last few months. Skag, tell me about the feud that you've got going on with Jason Sullivan.
Well, you know, Kevin, I think that the most people in this area know what's going on with me and Jason Sullivan. You see, I want to thank you and the people with Legit Wrestling for showing me that video that was videotaped earlier with Drexel and Dash and Sullivan. In that interview, Sullivan called me a fake and a phony.
I believe a has-been and a loser as well, but I don't want to mix words.
I think we could do without your comedy for the night. Whatever though, but here's the thing. Sullivan referring to me as a fake and a phony is one of the biggest lies that has ever been told in a business built on lies. Jason Sullivan has tried to lead people to believe that I left another local wrestling promotion because I was afraid of Jason Sullivan. Sullivan, all you have to do is go to your manager and find out the real reason why I left Portland, because he left for the exact same reason. You see, no matter what Derek Drexel wants to tell you, no matter what Jason Sullivan wants to tell you, or Dash Banks, or anybody else who wrestles here at the Rec Center every Friday night, they are here because they believe in the new revolution of professional wrestling. They are here because they believe in NRW. The fact that 16 men spent the past 2 weeks leaving their hearts and their guts in the middle of this building just for the chance to be known as the first ever NRW Pacific Coast champion shows exactly where everybody's mindset is when it comes to this company. That's the reason I left any other territory, any other business, any other company. And you want to know the truth, Jason Sullivan? I knew that I could come to a better place. I knew that the grass was greener on the other side. I knew I could show up here and still kick your ass because you're obsessed with me, Sullivan. You've said it yourself. You've said it yourself. I knew for a fact you were going to be here on October 13th, and you were. Just as I'm sure you knew I was going to be here tonight. I wasn't booked. I wasn't in the tournament. Sullivan made sure of that. But I made sure you're not in the tournament either, Jason Sullivan. You see, this obsession that you have with me, it's kind of sick. But if you have watched me as much as you say you have over the past few years, you see and you know exactly what I'm capable of. So Jason Sullivan, if you really think that I'm the man you want to play with, game on, bro. Game on. And I will see you on October 27th. They're doing the Revolution Rumble. Everybody that was in the tournament, guys that weren't in the tournament, getting a shot at becoming the #1 contender for the Pacific Coast Championship. But even more importantly to me than that right now, believe me, I would love to be the Pacific Coast Champion. I'd love to get Farmer in the ring, pin him in the middle, and walk out with that belt. But more importantly than that to me is the fact that next week, finally, I'm going to look down, and with a big smile on my face, and your blood on my hands, Jason Sullivan, you will know that as much as you are obsessed with ending the career of Skag Rollins, as much as you are obsessed with making a name for yourself off of Skag Rollins, I'm even more obsessed. I'm even more sick. And believe me, Sullivan, they told us tonight NRW was going to deliver the match that other companies in this area couldn't. And for a long time that was true. And they're going to give everybody their money back and let them stay here all night long for free. If the match between Sullivan and Rollins does not happen next week, everybody here gets to stay here for free.
That's correct.
And Jason Sullivan, I'm going to make you another guarantee. If I do not have your blood covering my hands next week, October the 27th, in Gresham, I'll leave the NRW.
For good.
For good, for bad, for indifferent.